It's often the case that we judge individuals for externalities or superficialities, things which have little to do with their character, but we still perceive to be of great importance. In many circumstances, we let these things outside of the character of others even determine how we view their character, to both our detriment and the detriment of those we judge. I've been no stranger to this experience, of course. You might have noticed that I tend to speak rather slowly, deliberately, and enunciate words with meticulous care. My tone can also be rather mono. Some of this is by design, some is not. Put simply, it's just how I speak. I also have more difficulty emoting than most individuals on average, and while I certainly can hear the emotion in my own voice while listening to it, others sometimes can't. There have been a number of occasions where I was deemed robotic or unfeeling for my manner of speech, something I deeply disagree with given the amount of love I hold for both people and their works of artistic expression. When I correct people and explain that I do, in fact, just sound this way naturally, and it's not necessarily indicative of lessened passion, the responses vary wildly. Perhaps the most intriguing and telling response, though, was that time someone apologized and then said, "I'm sorry, I wasn't aware it was a speech impediment." This, I think, reveals so much of the unfair lens through which we view other people. It can't simply be that we express ourselves differently from one another, apparently. There must be some reason, some excuse that we aren't like everyone else. It's not acceptable that someone speaks differently because they just happen to speak differently. It's apparently something to pity or qualify. I've used an example involving myself because those are naturally the safest, but this sort of thing is pervasive in general social interaction. The solution, I believe, is just to make less assumptions about the individuals around us. I look kind of scary. I have a rather deep and deliberate speaking tone. But I'm also a pacifist and make impassioned videos about colorful cartoon horses for the internet. People are just different, and celebrating those differences helps us to better encourage healthy self-expression.